The origin of the object is usually at its median center. However, there are many occasions where we would like to move the origin of an object. I'll show a couple of ways to do that. First is with the help of 3D cursor. At this moment, the 3D cursor is at the world origin, which happens to be directly underneath the cube. Right-clicking and selecting Set Origin. Origin to 3D cursor moves the origin to the location of 3D cursor. I'll undo the origin change. If I wish to have the origin of the cube to the side as shown here, then I can switch to Edit Mode. Make sure Face Select Mode is on. Click and select the face where I want the 3D cursor. Press Shift and S keys to launch the 3D Cursor Pie menu and select Cursor to selected option. Then switch back to Object Mode, right-click the cube and choose Set Origin, Origin to 3D Cursor. Now the cursor is at the location where we want it to be. Similar to Face Select, we can also move 3D cursor based on selected edges or vertices. Let's tab into Edit Mode to see that. I'll switch to Vertex Select in Edit Mode and select the two vertices on the top right of the cube. Press Shift and S keys and choose Cursor to selected. Now I can choose to set the origin at the point of the 3D cursor. We can also select a single vertex and move the 3D cursor. Similar if you select an edge. If you select multiple edges as shown here and move the cursor to selected, Blender will calculate the median point of the selected edges and place the 3D cursor accordingly. In this case, the right angle of the selected edges forms a triangle, from which a median point is calculated and 3D cursor is placed. Now, let's look at the second method to move the origin. First, I'll move the cursor to the left using 3D cursor method and set the origin. The dimensions of this cube are 2 meters on X, Y, and Z axes. We can check this on the menu bar on the right. We can launch that menu by dragging the left arrow as shown or by pressing the N key. The dimensions are under Item menu. Below the Item menu, click on the Tool menu. You can see Options, Transform, Effect Only. Select Origins here. You will notice the axis labels displayed around the origin. Now you can click on Move Tool and move the origin. Since we already know the dimension of the cube, we can press G key and press the number 2 key. This will move the origin to the right. We can also notice that the distance between origin and the bottom and top edge is 1 meter. And if we want to move to the bottom right edge, then all we have to do is press G and Z key, the 1 key and the minus key. Once you are satisfied with the origin position, go ahead and deselect the Effect Only Origins in the Tool menu. We also have a keyboard shortcut for this. The control key and the period, dot symbol, key on the main keyboard allows us to toggle the effect only origins. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.